Here are several poems that I've created in the last week or two, and I wanted to share those poems. The first one is called The Sea. The sea rushes forward, we cannot stop the tide. The sea gushes forward, her power she cannot hide. Ruthlessly wandering, mankind sputtering the destruction of her flow when El Nino winds do blow. Her wrath expressed in hurricane and tornadic winds, going against Mother Earth, surely a sin, traveling far and wide, it seems like climate change, suicide. Yet still she keeps rising, a mirror to our ways, the cost of our indifference measured in future days. But if we choose to listen, to honor what we see, perhaps the world may soften and calm the raging sea. And when I wrote that poem, I was thinking about the terrible tornado that hit Menasha and Appleton. And so that was kind of a motivator, like the power of Mother Nature and trying to reconcile with it somehow or understand it. The next poem is just called Political Poem. And I was thinking about how difficult it is to write political poems. And I try to steer away from that because there's, once you declare which side you're on, you're just going to get smashed by the other side. So I don't want to enter into that bully fight. I'd rather stay non-political. But here's a poem. It's about the frustration about trying to write somewhat of a meaningful political poem. How do I escape this feeling of being stuck? Silly ideas run amok, cliches assaulting like dangerous friends. How will this mess have a graceful end? Shaping a writing life, it's a long road, writing from memory. My creativity may explode. Trying to find something real to write about today as I stumble upon the stage. Trying to find a way to polish this perspective and this undeniable rage. There's a lot of rage that comes with politics, and it's really hard to express. Okay, here's one I wrote just a few days ago. It's called We Were All Babies. We were all babies once, struggling, helpless, totally dependent. We were all babies once, learning to smile, learning to walk, learning to laugh. We were all babies once, innocence emanating from our bodies. We were all babies once. Some made good, some made bad choices. We were all babies once and lost that essence we once had. We are all grown now, carrying the echoes of those first small breaths. We are all grown now, trying to remember the softness we started with. We are all grown now, and maybe the quiet work of living is simply finding our way back to the light that we once were. That's called We Were All Babies. And I have one more poem, a very short one, I actually sent to the library director. I'm on the library board at North Fond du Lac Library, and the library actually named me their first poet laureate, which is really cool. And I still am the poet laureate in North Fond du Lac. I'm very honored. So here's just a quick, it's a very quick poem here that came up quickly in my mind. It's called The Library. In aisles of quiet, softly lined, a sanctuary for my wandering mind, through chapters of my life, a gentle retreat where the world's noise drifts far from reach. And in those hushed corners I've always found a timeless peace where my thoughts are crowned, a lifetime of solace in every page and shelf, a library's embrace, a treasure closely held. That's called The Library. Thanks for joining me tonight. And if you haven't heard my essay on Blanco White, that's also dropping tonight. One of my favorite musicians, Blanco White. Coming up on the September Poets Who Have Something to Say podcast, the Sheboygan Poet Laureate. And she's a fascinating person, so don't miss that. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button right down there, and that would be great to have your support. So thanks. It was a joy reading to you several of my very latest poems. I'm proud of all of them, and I continue to give birth to them every once in a while. All right, I hope you have a wonderful week.